I am Lyah.
I am Aisha.
And we are two real chicks. I got it right this time, so she can't say nothing. We are two
Period.
real chicks, and welcome to Chicks Chime In. That's going to be the name of our Sunday streams. That's what we're going to call it, because two of the chicks are here, and we can both chime in. Self-explanatory. So, welcome to this Sunday stream. I hope your Sunday is well. I hope that y'all are all enjoying your. I hope y'all are enjoying your Sunday. Aisha, what you got going?
Today I didn't really do much of nothing. Like we was just chilling. We had some couple time. And what did I do? I was just chilling.
Because she had to mute her mic for a second because she has some other noises coming in. But yeah, same.
Yeah, today was cool. Like it was really chill. Sundays are always nothing really happens unless you have something planned for real, for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, we was just chilling. We did all our laundry on Saturday, so today I didn't know what the hell to do. So
Put them damn clothes up.
I have not done that, Leah. Don't talk
Uh-huh.
about me.
Put them up.
I ain't did that yet.
That's something you could have been doing, putting them clothes up.
Y'all, I have the biggest issue with putting up laundry. It's real in this household. Okay, we do not be putting up laundry. We'll just put it all in the clean clothes basket because that's what it's become instead of the dirty clothes. It's a problem over here.
She just
But it's
lazy,
okay.
y'all. She just lazy. That's all.
But you know what's crazy? The rest of my house is clean, so yeah.
Still lazy though. Still, see, not putting up your laundry. Still, I can't do it. I hate it when we were kids. We had, we had a we stayed in a townhouse, right? And we had like a pantry, a nice sized pantry, but we used that as a clothes closet because we
It was
had a
20 of
shit ton
them.
of. First of all, it was only six of us staying in the household, so
It
don't
was
do
20
that.
of them.
We had so many clothes, like so much clothes that we had to use other closets in the house. We had a lot of closet space, I will say that. But I hated
Mm-hmm.
having different baskets for different things because it's just like now I have to search and I have to look
Yeah.
for stuff. And it's just like I don't know where everything is. And then my mom's like, well, y'all are mixing up the color clothes and the white clothes. I put the white clothes in this basket. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, first of all, you just let everybody get their clothes out of here. There would be no need for that. If we
Right.
all had proper dresser units, we would be able to, but our apartments, the rooms were big, but the closet was small. So we
Mm-hmm.
didn't have a whole lot of space
Yeah.
and opportunity to do shit.
Now today, y'all, this is our first official Chicks Chime In Sunday. These streams would normally be around 5 to 6 o'clock. So y'all, when y'all are subscribed, just be looking out on this particular time frame of when we can go live. If your notification bell is clicked, you will get the notification that we're going live. So that's really freaking cool for you. So make sure you subscribe, clicking that bell. Ooh, and making sure you have all checked. So when we have these uploads, you will be the first to know notified.
Period.
So today, we kind of have a fun little situation going. I think Lyah has I don't know what we're calling it, a Lyah Reacts or something like that. Is that what it's going to be called?
Well, that will be for like a video that I post on our TikTok. I don't know what I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
call the segment, but I had a good video. I seen a good video on another podcast TikTok page that they posted. The host, she gets these letters and she ends up reading them out loud and then gives her advice. I'm going to give my take on it. I don't know what it's gonna call, but what it's gonna call, what I'm going to call it, but by the time I post the video, hopefully y'all will know. Y'all have a title. And if y'all have some comment or some suggestions, y'all can leave them in the comments. But today y'all can leave them in the comments. But I can talk, I swear. But today's video is something. Today's stream is
We're
I think
getting
it's a good
real.
topic.
We're
It's a good
getting
topic.
real. This topic at hand is about best friends or friends in general who date their friend's ex.
X's. Ooh.
And this all came about because Lil Fizz from B2K dated Omarion's baby mama slash ex, April. What is her name? April Jones.
April Jones.
And we have a clip from April that came out like months back when she was talking about everything on Instagram Live one day. I think the girl was dirty. Like, even though, yeah, her and Omarion's relationship was done for 5 years, like, after, I still think the shit was wrong because they were bandmates. They are bandmates. They are in a band together. Like, that made
They
their
were
work
friends. They were
relationship a little
brothers.
fucked up. Mm-hmm. And for her to do that to Omarion, and then for Fizz to do that to his quote unquote brother, we thought that was dirty. We have a special guest today, our first kind of sort of official first guest. My boyfriend Anthony will be joining us here in a second to give his take on all of this. So Lyah, take it away. Tell us what happened in the news,
So
sis.
what had happened was
What had happened?
so y'all know that the Millennium Tour is it Millennium or Millennial? It's Millennium.
Millennium.
The Millennium Tour is going on right now with B2K and a couple other, R&B, uh, you know, groups and all that kind of stuff. The nostalgia of it all, and I believe it had to been Friday because I seen the video yesterday. So Friday during the tour, um, Fizz decides that he wants to apologize to Omarion. And basically in the video he was like, I did some really messed up stuff to my brother and I just want to apologize to you and tell you that I'm sorry for any turmoil or dysfunction that I may have caused in your family. First of all, there is no such thing as that you may have. May have
Right.
meaning there's a possibility that you didn't. You did. You really did cause a lot of turmoil. His mom, that
Mm-hmm.
man, mama, Omarion's mom did not like April because of it. It was really messy how everything went down. Like it was really really messy for number one, and then um Fizz, you have enough baby mama drama as it is with the mother of your child, Monique, because she feels that if you're going to be, sleeping with all these different women, you should at least have the common decency to just kind of let me know about it. And like, I don't even think that those two at the time were on good terms.
Mm-mm.
So it's just like it's a messy situation because now you're not only are you sleeping with your bandmate's girlfriend, but you're sleeping with a woman who your baby mama really ain't had too many nice encounters with. Not that who your baby mama gets along with and doesn't get along with is your business, because at the end of the day, like, she has her own issues and her own problems. But I feel like that's something that people who are manipulators would say. Well, if that I may have caused. No, you caused it, and you
Yeah.
did. You caused a great divide, and you really went about it like you just had a I don't give a fuck type of attitude about it. You said, because when his bandmates was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, I believe, at one point in time, because they were talking about the Millennium Tour. They were talking about reuniting. And he
Mm-hmm.
said, Lil Fizz, he said, Omarion was he's not a brother, he's not a friend. We never had a friendship. He was nothing but a co-worker. We just worked together. Y'all don't just work together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all went through things.
They grew up together. Like, they were legit
Exactly.
childhood
Y'all were
friends.
boys. Y'all grew up together. Y'all went through things. Y'all experienced things. Y'all experienced the rise and fall of B2K. You know what it was like when y'all decided to break up and go your separate ways, all this kind of stuff. So he was not just a co-worker. He was indeed your brother.
Mm-hmm.
And the question of the day is, for anybody in the stream, or if you all see this stream, is would you be able to forgive your best friend or sibling or whatever after they slept with your ex? And the answer for me is no. Because I feel like, first of all, as a woman, it takes a woman a very long time to get over stuff like that, if we ever get over it at all.
Right.
And if you are my best friend, if you're my friend, you ain't even got to be a best friend, but if you are a friend, if you're somebody that I consider a friend, because I don't call anybody a friend, if I consider you a friend, then I'm expecting you to have a certain level of loyalty to me, even after our friendship dissolves. Even if it dissolves, I still would expect you to have a certain level of loyalty to me,
Right.
because if it was real, then that's what would always your loyalty will always be there. You know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't ever go behind my
Mm-hmm.
back and do something grimy like that if it was real. If I found out that any of my friends, my so-called friends, slept with my ex, oh, it's always and forever. Fuck you. It's
Right.
up there, always and
So
forever.
before we get into my thoughts, we're gonna add in Anthony, and see what he thinks. Cause whoosh out. We need a male's perspective. Add. Hold on, let me make sure I'm pressing the right to the thing. Okay, we're at the stream. Okay, babe, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Oh my god, he came in real clear.
You all clear and everything.
Right.
you.
You got your game in. Mike, see, he got an advantage. That's what that is.
I only got my game mic in. See.
He just close up to the phone.
Oh well, that see.
Yeah, y'all on speaker. Y'all on speaker.
We better be. Okay, babe. Would you date your friend's ex?
Nah, one day my friend's ex.
All right, elaborate. Get into your story that you was telling me yesterday.
I mean, I tell you a lot of stories,
Oh
so.
my gosh, Anthony.
But nah, man, it's like over my course of having friends, there have been a couple females that did try to holler at me, even though they was either with or breaking up with one of my homies, and I always took it as like I owe that person too much loyalty to do anything with you.
Mm-hmm.
So if this is some type of test, I don't like it. Like
Right.
from my standpoint, I prefer really not to meet my friends' girlfriends unless they're really like solid, down to earth.
Facts.
You know what I mean? If it ain't
Mm-hmm.
nothing like that, I gotta already known you, and we ain't never done nothing of the sort. I could
Mm-hmm.
say the only way I could see one of my friends dating an ex of mine if it's like years has passed. I'm like, bro, I don't care about that no more. Hell,
Yeah.
I'm one of those type of persons like if I break up with a girl and let's say one of my friends come back and hit her like a couple months later, I'm not gonna trip over it
Right.
because the reason I'm not gonna trip over because that's not mine no more. Like you do what you do, but relationship, nah, bro, we ain't doing that.
But would you fuck her?
What I voted, nah,
If an
nah.
opportunity came about, would you do it?
I
Like a
mean, no.
drunken night or something.
That means I would already have to see her as some type of attractive or
Oh, okay
no,
then.
I mean something. I
No,
would
I'm
have to
saying
see
like
something more than me just be like, all right, cool. She's a nice little girl. Wop. Then I get drunk and fuck her. Like, nah, I gotta have some type of attraction to her. But if
Mm.
my friend has been in you or been with you and stuff like that, 9 times out of 10 that attraction ain't gonna be there.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
that
Lyah.
says a lot. That says a lot because coming from a male's perspective, because like, okay, he said that he has to have some type of attraction towards you. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
with most men, maybe not with most men, but I feel like with men in general, if they sleeping with you, they already thought you were attractive.
Yeah.
To a certain degree. You may not have been. They probably didn't think you was sexy, but they probably thought, all right, she look cute. You know, I could do something with her. They not just
See,
gonna mess on anything. But then
see,
again, you know, men are men.
see
So
that's where the line is blurred with y'all. Like, where motherfuckers like me, like, if I see you as attractive, that's one thing. But I gotta hear what comes out your mouth. I gotta see how you move. That's
Yeah,
gonna
Anthony's
determine if I'm
attracted to
a
intelligence. That's what he's attracted to, is
yeah,
intelligence.
like my thing is like I know I'm a pretty smart guy, but I always like my women to be smarter, especially if I'm going to date you. And
Mm-hmm.
now if I'm just trying to smash, I know I just gotta have a conversation with you, see how long I can deal with you, and we'll go from there. And now if you can't make it past 30 minutes, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
Mm.
That means as soon as I get there, you should already be ready because I ain't trying to talk.
Okay. Okay, so another question.
So
So with the Omarion situation with Little Fizz, you know kind of the base of the situation, right?
yeah,
Okay. So Lil Fizz came out recently It had an apology. So we're just gonna play it because we haven't played it yet today on the stream. So 1 second. See, I be prepared somewhat, and then I'm not at the same time. Ridiculous.
Are you basically gonna ask me would I accept that apology?
Yeah, would you? That's a true question here. But hold on.
First
Open
of all,
photos.
there ain't no way of me accepting that apology. Even if Ye were just smashing, he was living there. First of all, no, that ain't gonna sit right with me.
Okay,
And
hold on. We
especially
gotta
I
hit
got
pause.
kids by her, like nah, bro,
All
that ain't
right.
gonna sit right with me.
Okay, pause. Hold on. Let's get into his apology. See, he knew it was snake shit. So I want to sit here humbly and sincerely apologize to you. For any turmoil or dysfunction I caused between you and your family. See, that's where Lyah was like, you the dysfunction you thought you caused, like, no, bro, that was straight up catastrophe. Like, you came through and bulldozed that shit.
Yeah, all the way. And
So,
Like,
honestly, I don't give a damn how many. Like he said that if it were months later and somebody came back and his ex, he wouldn't care. If you were in a serious relationship with this girl and y'all were talking about marriage and y'all had children and all, no. Even if you didn't have children, they had a
no,
deeper connection than them just being sex buddies. You know what I'm saying? This was somebody that he was really trying to build with and spend the rest of his life with, and things happen. So even if they didn't have children, it's still you still stepping over the line, because that was still my girlfriend, and that's somebody that I still had feelings for, and whatever else. And now you go behind my back and you do that. Like, have you always wanted to do some shit like that? Like that. That's those type of thoughts be coming through my head, because it's just like, have y'all always been planning on doing stuff like that? And
right.
then with her, because she's not innocent in this either.
Oh, hell no.
With her, it's just like, what are you trying to do here? Because at the end of the day, like, we men, we ain't gonna do nothing but slap each other on the back, get over it, and move on. It's you that has to deal with the repercussions of the actions that you've caused. You know what I'm saying? And that's
see,
not to say that she's like innocent or anything like that, but I'm saying, like, you have just as much of a part, and you're at just as much fault as he is, because you knew what the relationship was between him and his friend, and you knew what the relationship was between you and Omarion when you did it. So
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because of the way she said Omarion. I'm sorry, but it's the way you said it. It's how soft you left that up in the air. But no, some real talk. Like, let's say me and you should break up. We got kids. Now, one of my homies try to come by and smash now. Nah, that's a whole problem.
Oh, yeah, you definitely gonna have a problem.
Yeah, I was say that's a whole problem. Cause that's like, bro, what are you talking about? You knew how deep the relationship went. So it'd be like, what is you on? Because from my perspective, if any dude would go behind, like any one of my friends would go behind my back and try to holler at Isha, we gotta fight. Like there's no in between. We gonna have to fight just because it's like you're not only trying to smash my baby mama, but this is someone I looked at as far as marriage. So even though we may have broken up, she has moved on, I may have moved on, but at the same time, that feeling is still there. I may
Yeah.
not want to say it, I may not want to act on it because of what happened, what led to the breakup. But either way it goes, that's always going to be there. So, with that being said, nah, bro, you got to run with my hands. You go this way in life, I go that way in life.
Yeah. I mean, I feel that because I personally couldn't do it. And I had an ex and an ex friend as well basically tell me in my face, like, yeah, we'll fuck if you wasn't in this room right now. And the energy in the room being so thick, like you felt that shit. I couldn't do that. I would definitely have to fight. And not even on the, oh, I'm fighting over a bitch or I'm fighting over a nigga. Nah, it's respect. It's literally you disrespecting me and thinking, oh, it is what it is type stuff. No, we would literally have to have a problem. And Omarion right now, it's probably a business move. The only reason why he's around him, like I don't see him being around him being cool and all that. Because remember, he almost had to have a restraining order out of him because he didn't want him around his kids. Like, Lil Fizz is a dirty dude. Like, bro, you're dirty. And the fact that Omarion could be in the same room with him, could still have a professional relationship with him, that speaks volumes to him as a man, because it's like most people wouldn't have been able to do that. Like, you knew him and your baby mama had dealings outside of conversation. So for me, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it on either end.
I think we also need to talk about too how different it is for men and women and how they process their emotions as well, because that plays a big part in it. And I feel that with men, like I said, men are able to put things behind them much faster than a woman is. I know for
See, I can't
me,
say
Don't
that. I can't
don't
say
believe
that.
that. Don't believe that.
because I know, like, for me personally, like, if it like I said, if it happened to me, I'm not. It's probably gonna take me a minute to get over it, and it's probably not gonna be something. Even if I did get over it, it's still fuck you. But the way
Mm-hmm.
they did that, he was like, "Oh, it's cool." I honestly, like, when he went on TV, Omarion went on TV and he did his interviews and whatnot. He was honestly over his baby mama and the situation, I think,
Yeah.
anyways, because they were already going through a custody battle with their kids that was very much publicized and shown on Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood or whatever. And I think that in that relationship, they had some issues going on. So he was just kind of over it at this point. He really didn't care about the fact that, they were sleeping with each other or not. And yet it did hurt him. But at the end of the day, he was just kind of like, it is what it is. They're both adults.
Yeah.
And, they're going to pay for it at the end, with whatever their karma is. But, like, I feel like for women, because we're so emotional, and that's not to say that men aren't, but men usually don't show their emotions. Usually they usually keep stuff bottled in, and they just let it go, or they just let it roll off their back. But I know for women, because we are such emotional beings, it's like, emotionally I feel betrayed, because I trusted you, and I thought that you would, do better as my friend and not do something like that. And then you, as my ex lover, I thought that you would have enough respect for me to not even think to try any of my friends, knowing the dysfunction that it would cause. It's not about what you may have. No, you did that, and he was very much
Yeah.
dirty for that, very much dirty. And I agree. I don't know if they'll ever just really be back to like friends, because you said
Yeah.
some shit that really just like, damn, how long have you been feeling like I have never been your brother? How long have you been feeling like that?
Right.
Because when you had your shit going on, he said I only did Love and Hip Hop with him because he said he needed some friends because he had no friends out here in California, blah, 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 blah. Like, damn, you made it seem like he was a whole goddamn charity case. And I'm quite sure that when you were having your issues with Moniece on and off camera, he was there for you, being a venting ear, being a listening ear. So how is it that he was not a brother or a friend, but nothing more than an employee or a coworker? Like,
Right.
I don't understand it. I will never
Okay.
understand it.
So let's play the clip from April and her thoughts on the whole situationship with her and Lil Fizz. You feel like, giving it to people who don't matter. I'd rather give it to a friend. So at the end of the day, I did it because I wanted to. I did it because I was grown as fuck, and I did it because I didn't have no ties to nobody. So that's why. Period. I don't have no loyalty to that person who ain't friends with a person like that. So at the end of the day, it's all fair game. That's what she had to say.
Now I
She
feel like
dirty.
that's a
Why is
cop
she so
out.
dirty?
That's a
Yes.
cop out. That's a whole motherfucking
She's
cop out.
dirty for
Because at the
that.
end of the day, if me and Aisha were to ever stop talking for whatever reason, her and Anthony ever broke up, I'm not gonna hop my happy ass all on social media or try to get his number and slide into his inbox or his DMs and be like, "Hey, what's up with you? Hey, big
Right.
head. I'm not. No,
Right. First of all,
no.
first of all, Leah, I'm not even gonna lie. If you would have ever pulled some shit, not saying you would, but if you would ever pull some shit like that, I'm like, Leah, no, no.
It's not
Like
happening.
you a
It's not
cool
happening.
person, but no. like, like that's just because I'm a dude that be like, I'm not gonna go after no, like nobody of her friends or nobody of her family on some spiteful shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Now,
She did that out of spite. Totally out of
yeah,
spite.
Literally.
Like there's no other. It wasn't because yeah, okay, yeah, you are grown, but say people like to use that. I'm grown as fuck and I can do what I want, and can nobody tell me what to do? People love to use that as an excuse to be an asshole. Like no, yeah, be grown, but also be responsible and be respectful of everybody else. Because if you went out here fucking one of your homegirls, you'll have something to say about it.
Hmm.
You'll feel some type of way.
But
but
April is kind of like for everybody. Like she was doing the game and a bunch of other rappers now. I thought she was a classy girl that had a freaking nursing degree. Nah, baby girl on some other shit.
Don't let no degrees fool you. I don't put nothing past nobody. All these people you be reading about, just because they say they went to college and they got up at 6 a.m. every morning to make sure they make it to class at 8, don't mean they wasn't getting their back cracked at 11 at night. It don't mean nothing. Okay, these people are human beings and they have
Hmm.
needs that needed to be met. They was popping pussy and slanging dick. So at the end of
Hmm.
the day, I don't put nothing past nobody. But whether
Hmm.
you for everybody or not, you're too old to be
Yeah.
going around here just sleeping with any old dude. Like, aren't you tired? Like, doesn't that get
You would
tired? Like,
think.
I understand. Like in your 20s, you know what I'm saying. You go around here, you date different dudes and stuff like that. But even girls in their 20s, even in your 20s, you should still be careful with your body and whom you give it to, because at the end of the day, like, it's not just you say it's just sex, yes, but it's so much more to it than that. And then there's so much responsibility that comes with that. And you have a lot of young girls out here just being community coochie for everybody. And it's just like, no, that's not cute.
Hmm.
And then they think that it's cute when they get older because, well, I know how to get a man. Of course you're gonna get a man if you giving out free pussy. Ain't no man gonna turn that down unless
that,
he's,
that's not getting a man. That's just fucking a man.
yeah. But I'm
that's
saying you're
different.
gonna reel him in. The offer, unless he's dating the same sex, the offer is enticing.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta do nothing but talk to you, and I can get your panties. Oh yeah.
Babe, do you got anything else to say on this topic before we let you go?
The only thing I gotta say really is Leah, how males what I mean, deal with their emotions or getting over female. Either one, they actually go through the process of the grieving process like y'all would, but like people like me, I don't really show that it affects me, but it has affected me. Like I'll stop talking to females altogether for a while, get my mind right.
As you should.
Or shit, I think almost every man is a victim of this, putting his feelings in another vagina. Like
Oh yep.
I'm gonna put it like that because at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's like it's not like us dealing with it, but it's more of us. Are I'm pissed off at her because of X, Y, and Z. You
Mm.
know what I mean? So as soon as we meet a chick, all right, I'm gonna put my feelings in her. Bow.
She thinking she getting that super stick $5. No, it's like no, bitch. I'm just putting all my ignorance out of your body.
I'm just
Like,
mad. I'm just trying to
relax.
release and get on off you.
It,
Right.
yeah, you know what I mean, I think that's what a lot of people get confused about. Like men just move on. Like nah, nah. Now if he seen like it'd be different if he didn't see you more as like a girlfriend. If he's just
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
seeing you as an object for sex, then you got to take it as that. Like
Mm-hmm.
he saw you as that. What did you do to prevent that from happening?
And I'm
And
not saying that, like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm not saying that, like, it takes men, I'm not saying that, like, okay, as soon as it happens, a man is over it. But I'm saying, like, with men, because men aren't usually, from everything that I've heard from men, they try to be logical about things. They don't think with their emotions. You know what I'm saying? They don't use their emotions as a means for decision making. At least
hell no.
not all the time. That's what I'm saying. So it's just like, yeah, I'm quite sure it did hurt him at the end of the day to find out that his best friend, his ex girl slash baby mama was sleeping together. I'm quite sure it did. It made him feel real salty. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, damn, I trusted both of y'all, and I thought both of y'all had more loyalty to me than that. But like, as far as him getting over it, like him just accepting that apology, yeah, okay, sure, it looks good, but
Look, Amari, I'll give Omarion this. He's taking the bigger person role
Mm-hmm.
because I'm like this. If the shoes were reversed, like he would have slept with one of her female friends, that shit would have spun out of control. Like, oh, he ain't nothing but a dog. He ain't trying.
yep,
Yeah, no, I mean that. So that goes into the narrative of like just what am I thinking of?
it's like a
Equality.
double standard.
Yeah, it's a double standard. So it's like dudes go out here and have sex all the damn time, and then we look at women like, nah, y'all can't do that.
Yeah.
Like it's a double standard, but at the same time, I get that double standard. I really do. And the only reason why I get it is because y'all don't want to see a man grown as hell and still a virgin. Y'all don't want to see that. Like
I seen
that
some of them.
like like some are really in tune with their feelings, and yes, they can give a woman everything they want. But others, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. And as far as women, it's more like y'all are the ones we're trying to pursue. You know what I mean? And some of y'all can flip the game on us. We be like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like we we really trying.
Mm-hmm.
Like me, like how I got almost all my girls, I never really tried. They came to me on their own free will. I didn't like Isha's the only one I actually chased.
I mean, that was a good chase. Okay.
Like other than that,
I
nah,
get one guy
like
like that, he ain't want me.
they
Like talking
they
about.
came to me. And the only reason why I let it come down that way is because I didn't want to know, oh, he did this, he did that. Nah, I ain't say nothing to you. You came to me.
Okay. Is this your last final remarks here?
In other words, man, Omarion's a bigger man than me. As soon as Lil Fizz would have hit that stage, I would have slapped the shit out of him.
Oh my god.
Shit, before then, backstage, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass, and then
But
we gonna
Right.
move on.
fuck backstage. Everybody got to see this ass whooping I'm about to put on. Everybody.
But I mean, I feel it. I do. Omarion is a bigger man than a lot of people is because shit. He's putting his money first. He said, fuck the drama, fuck the beef, fuck the problems that was going on however many months ago. I'm going to get my money. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Especially when it comes to this industry shit. It was a lot of words to say out my mouth at one time.
It was one word.
It was a lot of words.
It was one word.
Babe, this is why you can't come here no more. You're banned, okay?
I'm
Talk
banned.
about
What
me.
the
Don't come here and talk about me.
Oh
But
wow! I gotta get banned because it's one
you'll
word.
be back.
You couldn't get it out your face.
You will be back. Thank you for coming and giving your opinion on our segment here. We're about to finish the rest of our Sunday stream. You can leave or I can kick you out, whichever one you like.
I'm getting kicked out because why not? I'm the live party in
You
this
you a thug
motherfucker.
like that?
I'm a triple OG. What you mean?
This man is making me work. I see this, okay? Hold on. But okay, babe. Thank
Yep.
you.
Find it nice and well too. Mm-hmm.
Lee, you
Press
supposed
that
to be
button with
defending me.
passion.
I really don't. This is a lovers quarrel, so I don't know what the hell's
Oh,
going
wow.
on.
All
This
right,
is not
babe.
what the stream was supposed to be.
All right, y'all.
Thank you for coming, and we appreciate your opinions.
Yep.
Okay. So that was a really good perspective from a man. Like, that was good.
No, it
So
wasn't. I'm just playing.
it's like fuck him. All right, Liam, let's go on to the next topic. What you got for me?
I ain't even got too much because that just took that takes everything out of a person. Like seriously,
Yeah.
like what the fuck, man? Cause why? I don't know.
I you know what was that other girl's name? Like, okay, I don't remember her name, so I'm gonna try to dive deep into that. A friend who would, first of all, take your man or feel like your man can be taken because she feels like she's more attractive. Those are the type of friends that I don't want around me. Friends like Lil Fizz, I don't want around me because it's like you grew up with me from childhood, and then you saw the stuff that I was going through with her. You knew what
Yeah,
I was going through. And then
that
you
part.
turn around and you do some snake shit like that to me. And then for my baby mama to know it was fucked up, and then the only thing she was calling you was a good fuck, and you had a place to stay at that point because you was a broke ass dude, apparently, allegedly. So it's like the both of them needed somebody. Their somebody just so happened to be each other. But I don't want a friend that would do something like that to me. I couldn't work with you no more. Like it's up forever. Like I got
Always.
you done.
I think for all the young people out here who may come across this stream or who end up, listening to it or whatever, um, this is something that y'all really should be careful of and paying attention to with these young
Mm-hmm.
boys and being, because like I've been 20, I've been 18, I've been 19, I've been 20, 21, 22, 23, I'm 24. And I've only dated one person in my life, only one. And I honestly, if he had the opportunity to, he would fuck one of my friends. If they gave him a
Mm.
chance, he would fuck one of them. I don't put it past him because the level of respect that he had for me was damn near non-existent. If he was fucking other girls that I knew nothing about, he'll fuck the ones that I knew. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to
Mm-hmm.
be really, really careful when y'all are dating these men. If they don't have enough respect for you to if they don't respect you already as it is, then don't expect them to be that way when you leave them alone.
Right.
If and the same thing goes for the girls too. Like if you're dating someone, guys or girls or whatever, if y'all are dating anybody that and you realize that their level of respect is not where you need it to be, don't expect it to all of a sudden rise
Right.
when y'all are no longer talking, because that's not the case.
Because a
If
lot of these people get into these relationships, and it's like from jump, like right off bat, they're getting disrespected, and there's no respect ever settled. It's not there. And they sit there wishing and hoping, okay, well, maybe tomorrow after I have this talk, he's gonna feel this about me. And it's like, girl, he ain't never felt that,
yes,
or she ain't never felt that for you. So don't think it's gonna automatically happen after that one little conversation. You
and
gotta you go.
don't try to do things that you think will gain their respect. Like don't try to prove, because my whole thing was in the relationship that I was in, I tried to show him, I kept trying to do things for him to show him how loyal I was. If you're not gonna see how loyal I am right now, if the next relationship I get in is really, it's really just be like, it's like, okay, if you can't see how loyal I am right now, it ain't meant for you to see, and I'm definitely not meant for you, period. Because
Mm-hmm.
why are you looking behind you and I'm right here?
Right.
Everything you could possibly need is here. Like
Yep.
whatever you were seeking in them other girls, I probably have it, and I probably, and more than likely, I have a little bit more than what they were giving you before. So don't try to like, if they don't see it for themselves, they don't. It wasn't meant, or it was not meant for them to see. And like any type of
Mm-hmm.
friends that y'all have around y'all that are always jealous of you and always feel like um always say little shit like, oh, I'll fuck your man if you want.
You gotta
Red
cut that
flag.
bitch off.
Red
Cut
flag.
that bitch all the way off.
Guys too, red flag, because
Mm-hmm.
if he'll say it, in my opinion, he'll do it. So
Yep.
if they'll
Now,
say it, they'll do it.
I've never had a friend that just blankly just like, girl, ooh, you don't know what you're doing with that. I've never had a friend say it to me. But if a bitch did, like if somebody said that about Anthony, oh baby, we gotta fight. It's not we fighting over this man, it's fighting over that you just disrespected me and you
Period.
ain't gonna ever do it again. And then it may even not
That
even
is
me
it. That's
having to
all.
physically hit you, but these words is gonna come down on your ass like a pound of bricks, okay? Cause it ain't never that deep. Mm-mm. I ain't gotta touch you to
In
get my
life.
point across.
In life.
Now, also though, having respect for yourself, because
Oh
there's a
yeah,
certain amount of respect for yourself that you have to have
I was about
before
to
you
say
can
that too.
even before you can even get into a relationship. Like when me and Anthony first started talking, like we were literally still just in our talking stage. I kept telling myself, like, Aisha, now you know what the fuck you just went through this summer. We ain't want that again. That ain't gonna happen again, girl. And when September came and I met Anthony, this is September 2019, y'all. When I met him, we both was on the tip of, have all the sex you want, you single, and get your money. But that quickly changed because we both was at a level of, okay, we want this. We were looking for this, but not really looking for this. It fell into my lap because I stopped seeking validation from people. I stopped seeking the want from people to like accept me. I just stopped it, and I let shit happen naturally. Like respecting yourself comes with so many layers. And with April, maybe that was her issue. Maybe she just don't give a fuck, and she's just at the age where, oh, I'm just gonna fuck anything because I got these legs that can open up, and I'm old enough, I can do it. Y'all heard the clip, but you gotta respect your damn self, okay? You do.
And a part of respecting yourself is giving yourself enough time to be able to heal from situations that have
Facts.
caused you a lot of great pain and a lot of great harm. Like right now, I know in the situation that I was in, I'm gonna have a hard time trusting people because I'm gonna think like, oh, the last dude said that to me, and this what
Mm-hmm.
happened. And you don't ever want to think like that. You don't want to. You don't ever want to try to make your new dude out to be like your old one, because then you run the risk of losing somebody that's really you run the risk of losing a really 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 good person.
Mm-hmm.
So take that time to heal and take that time to, be with yourself, especially if y'all like,
Mm-hmm.
I know I was having a conversation with my mom the other day. My mom has been in relationships since she was a teenager. And she's single right now. And I was like, you just need this time to be for you, and you need to really just work on yourself and your issues that you have, so that way if somebody does come along, you're ready and you're
Oh,
together and you're whole. Look at her tearing up shit.
my damn
And
phone
you're
fell.
you're together and you're whole, and you know what I'm saying, you've dealt with all your issues, you gotten your issues under control. You've been with people ever since you were a teenager. I can't remember a time when you were just by yourself.
Yeah, that's what I told my mama. Like before she got into this marriage, but no, girl, that is not my business. I ain't even gonna talk about it like that on the podcast. But before my mama got into this current relationship she was in, I was just like, Mom, like you've never been alone. Like why can't you be alone? And her fight was, well, part of the argument was, why should I be alone? I'm almost 50 years old now. My mom is 46, so she was probably 43, 44 when we had this conversation. And I'm like, Mama, that's not you, quote unquote, being alone for the rest of your life.
Oh, my mama ain't too much older than him.
Yeah. So it's like, why can't you just be alone right now? Like, you clearly are needing some self healing. Until this day, like, even in her current marriage, like, I'm still like seeing signs of things that I'm just like, oh, well, if you was, working on yourself and fixing yourself, like you said, then you wouldn't be going through that. You wouldn't be having those same problems that you said that you was getting talked about with your last relationship. Why is that old shit still coming up in
Still
your
coming
new
up
shit?
because you
Yeah.
haven't done the work. And that's the
Yep.
whole thing with like, and that's just not for young people, that's for anybody who's been in relationships that have been really serious, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you've been dating around and you feel like you've just been wronged by all the people you've dated, you need to take some time away and figure out what is it about you that is attracting all the wrong people.
Right.
Because sometimes it don't be the people, sometimes it be you. Sometimes it's something within you that's attracting all these wrong people. And then
Mm-hmm.
take the time to try to figure out if there's a reason why you find yourself attracted to these people, because usually there is. And
Right.
like, you being 50 years old and alone, first of all, are you alone or are you just lonely? You
Right.
being 50 years old and alone or by yourself is better than you being 50 years old and spreading your toxicity over to everybody else or over to other people. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's the worst. And people don't like to admit that, but like, crazy women make good men crazy as well. Like
Mm-hmm.
like toxic women can make a good man be bad. And if then that one woman can come along and could be everything he needed, but because he doesn't know how to deal, like he's experienced so much toxicity that it's like, now I'm toxic. So,
Yep.
like, y'all just gotta take some time to heal. You also have to know your boundaries, what your boundaries are. That's what that time alone is for. Learning some respect for yourself. And respect for yourself is more than just you telling somebody, oh, you're not going to cheat on me and I'm not going to allow this, I'm not going to allow that. It's also making sure that mentally you're in a good space, physically you're in a good space, emotionally you're in a good space, making sure you're doing some self-care. So getting your nails done, reading a book, spending some alone time with yourself, going on a walk, working out, whatever it is, that's all a part of respecting yourself and um making sure that you're fine, setting boundaries with people and letting them know that, like, hey, if you continue to do this, then this is going to happen, and
Mm-hmm.
staying and sticking with it. Don't make too many exceptions, because then it's like, what's the point of the boundary if you're going to make an exception every single time? No, make your boundary, stand firm on it. And then if for whatever reason um they cannot abide by those boundaries, if they can't follow your rules that you have set for you for interacting with you, then you need to cut them off.
Yeah.
And it's easier said than done, but when you do it, it's the greatest thing. I think they're trying to tell us to stop talking because that's loud.
Oh, that's that church. It's a church like right on our street.
I guess Jesus said, "All right, y'all finished." But yeah, like that's all. Don't be around here sleeping with other people's partners that they had a long history with. That wasn't just no fling. That was a full on relationship. Them folks was in. They was
Yeah.
talking about having babies, and when we met her, she was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
She was pregnant with their first child. I think that was first season of, no, it was like the first or second season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. That woman was pregnant with their first baby. So
Yep.
that
And
was rude.
they was working on stuff like with his mama, like Omarion's mama didn't like April. Like she started off had no problem with the girl, but you know, shit be happening. Then people realize, oh, I don't think I really fuck with that girl.
But mamas be knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Mama knew from jump. Mama already knew something about that girl
Then it was definitely
that
something
I did
about that
not
girl.
like. And April was trying to get her music career off the ground as well.
And he
So
was trying to help her. And look what
I
the
don't
fuck
know.
she did.
I don't know. But
But we're almost at like 50 minutes. You got any other closing remarks? 'Cause I feel like today was a really good
today was
Chicks
a
chime
great
in.
stream.
Yes, it
Yes.
was.
Today was a really, really, really great stream. Y'all be on the lookout for the new series that I'm gonna be starting on the TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have an Instagram page
Oh
anymore.
yeah, I forgot to say that in the
Um,
beginning.
we don't have an Instagram page anymore. We decided to kind of do away with it because it's a lot posting on 3 social media platforms: YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And then we kind of figured, what's the point of an Instagram? Because
We're not gonna be posting no
when
pictures.
you're not even that though. When you're on Instagram and you do your reels, and your reels are getting 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 views, and your followers do not reflect that, it's kind of like, okay, well, what the hell is going on?
Mm-hmm.
When you're on TikTok and you're putting up them kind of views, your followers you'll see that. I had a video that got over 1,000 views on it, and I had gained at least 36 followers from that video on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. And
TikTok
we
is
just keep going.
TikTok exposes you to more people. And
Yeah.
so for us, we just felt like it would be better to keep a TikTok and a YouTube and to just stick to those, because adding in Instagram, it's just like our account we could be at 8 followers for a long time before people actually start following. And then the way their algorithm is set up, how they push your videos out, is weird. So
Yeah.
we don't have an Instagram anymore. So follow us on our TikTok, at 2 Real Chicks. You can also follow our personal TikToks as well. We love Aisha and honestly Lyah. You can also follow my commentary TikTok, Open Dialogue, and also leave in the comments below on a lot of our videos what are some things you want us to talk about. Um, and yeah, that's all I gotta say.
That's pretty much it. But you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, click that bell, press all, see all our notifications, and like this video and share with a friend, with a friend, with a friend, with a friend. Period. Bye, y'all. We see y'all on Wednesday.